hand, we can hope, but on the other hand,
I
before we
disagree
hope,
with that,
we
Richard.
must actually see.
Yes.
We must see something from the Sussexes
I
that
think
shows that there's
on the
reciprocation.
contrary, this is a huge
Sarah.
gesture for
Is
Prince
it?
William.
Is it? Are you sure?
Think so. I think
Are you sure?
I think so. I think it's Prince William offering an olive branch to his brother.
How big an olive branch is this?
I think it's a
and in
very
what-
poignant gesture, because William doesn't do things by heart. It's a deliberate gesture. It's very subtle.
Was it deliberate? Did he even know he'd
believe
said
so.
it?
Oh, of course. He shares beautiful childhood memories with his brother, Harry. People can't forget they've got the strongest bond.
Yeah.
Of course, all families argue, but Prince William has mentioned his brother, and he shows that family must come first.
When you say
he's ready to offer an olive branch to his brother,
when you
and
say
it's the
all
start of a
families
reconciliation.
argue, no, but when you say all families argue, don't forget, most dreadfully spare the memoir which trashed William, talked about allegations
And
of
it
him
has been
assaulting,
6 years of pain,
William.
6 years of heart.
And
but
also,
Prince William
you were looking at the Netflix documentary and also Oprah. Basically,
I know,
he was
but that's in the
trashing
past now,
no, he was
Richard.
trashing the royal
Prince
family.
William has
and he was
shown why the nation loves him so much.
He was
The nation loves
monetizing
Prince
his royal
William because he's
connection.
forgiving. He's a great role model.
Hey there, welcome to my channel. Today I have an exciting episode lined up for you. I will dive deep into some fascinating topics that are sure to capture your interest. Whether you're here for the latest news updates, insightful discussions, or just some entertaining content, I've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this journey together. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with all my future videos. Let's get started and see what I have in store for you today. Prince William and Prince Harry's reconciliation rumors. The British media's obsession with the alleged rift between Prince William and Prince Harry has reached a new level of absurdity. Reportedly, the mere mention of Harry's name in William's recent ITV documentary about homelessness has sparked speculation that the brothers are on the path to reconciliation. However, this seems to be nothing more than a desperate attempt by the media to create a sensational narrative and boost viewership of the documentary. The reality is that the royal family's wealth and privilege make them ill-equipped to truly empathize with the struggles of the homeless. Rather than lecturing the public, Prince William would do better to take concrete actions to address homelessness, such as converting one of the family's many properties into affordable housing. Until the royals are willing to make genuine sacrifices, their efforts to tackle social issues will continue to ring hollow and appear more like public relations stunts than genuine commitments to social change. The renewed mention of Prince Harry. The revelation that Prince William publicly named Prince Harry in an ITV documentary about ending homelessness has sent shockwaves through royal watchers and the media. This is believed to be the first time in 6 years that William has explicitly mentioned his younger brother's name, sparking speculation that the long-running feud between the two princes may finally be on the mend. However, it's important to take this development with a grain of salt, as the British media is notorious for sensationalizing even the slightest interactions between the estranged siblings. It's entirely possible that William's casual mention of Harry's name was simply a pragmatic decision to lend credibility to his homelessness initiative, rather than a grand gesture of reconciliation. Ultimately, only time will tell whether this marks the beginning of a thaw in the frosty relationship between the two princes, or if it's merely a ploy to drum up interest in the documentary and further analyze their body language for any signs of a rapprochement. The British media's hollow coverage. The media is desperately trying to portray this brief mention of Prince Harry's name as a sign of a potential reconciliation between the brothers. However, their coverage is nothing more than boring news, a transparent ploy to get people to tune in and watch the upcoming documentary. The reality is that the royals understand the power of Prince Harry's name, and they will shamelessly use it to drive viewership and sales, regardless of the substance behind it. This hollow attempt to sensationalize a mundane occurrence only highlights the media's insatiable thirst for drama and their willingness to manufacture narratives rather than report meaningful news. The public deserves better than this transparent manipulation. Prince Harry's power. The media's persistent use of Prince Harry's name to boost book sales or increase TV ratings is a clear attempt to capitalize on his popularity and influence. This tactic serves to further perpetuate the narrative of a rift between the royal brothers, even when the facts may suggest otherwise. While the recent mention of Harry's name in Prince William's documentary on homelessness could be viewed as a conciliatory gesture, it is equally possible that it is simply a ploy to drive viewership and scrutiny of the brothers' body language. Ultimately, Harry's power and star power remain intact, and the media will continue to exploit it for their own gain, regardless of the true state of the relationship between the two princes. Prince William's homelessness documentary. It's rather ironic that Prince William, whose family receives a staggering £500 million per year, and who personally pockets $24 million, is now making a documentary about ending homelessness. While his intentions may be noble, the stark contrast between his own lavish lifestyle and the plight of those living on the streets cannot be ignored. One has to wonder if this is merely a calculated PR move to improve his public image, rather than a genuine effort to address the complex issue of homelessness. Perhaps Prince William should start by using his own substantial wealth and resources to provide housing and support for those in need, instead of simply lecturing the public on a problem he himself is far removed from. The hypocrisy of Prince William's message. Prince William's call to action on homelessness is nothing short of hypocritical. With his vast wealth and numerous properties, he is in a position to directly house thousands of families in need. Yet rather than leading by example and using his own resources to provide shelter, he opts to lecture the public and demand that others take action. This reeks of tone deafness and a disconnect from the realities faced by those struggling with housing insecurity. If Prince William truly wishes to make a meaningful impact, he should start by offering up one of his lavish homes or utilizing his family's £500 million annual income to fund sustainable housing solutions. Words are easy, but real change requires putting one's money where one's mouth is. The public will see through this performative activism unless Prince William is willing to back up his grand pronouncements with genuine, tangible steps to address the crisis at hand. Potential solutions to royal homelessness, hypocrisy. Instead of simply discussing homelessness, Prince William could take meaningful action by giving up one of his lavish mansions. This single gesture would provide a roof over the heads of thousands of people in dire need. Rather than lecturing the public, the Duke of Cambridge could lead by example and demonstrate a genuine commitment to addressing this pressing social issue. After all, his family receives a staggering £500 million in annual funding, and he personally benefits from a £24 million fortune. With such vast resources at his disposal, Prince William has the means to make a tangible difference in the lives of the homeless, rather than merely pontificating about the problem. The true test of his sincerity would be whether he is willing to sacrifice his own comfort and privilege to help those less fortunate. Actions, not just words, are what truly matter when it comes to tackling homelessness. The royal family's wealth and privilege. The glaring disparity between the royal family's vast wealth and privilege and the issue of homelessness they are supposedly addressing raises serious questions about their genuine commitment to tackling social ills. Prince William and his relatives enjoy a lavish lifestyle, with the family receiving a staggering £500 million per year, and the prince himself amassing a personal fortune of £24 million. Yet, with their extensive property portfolio and abundant resources, they could easily provide housing for thousands of homeless individuals. Instead, the royals seem content to lecture the public about homelessness while maintaining their own extravagant standard of living, a stance that comes across as utterly tone-deaf and devoid of meaningful action. If the Windsors truly wish to make a difference, they should consider parting with some of their wealth and privilege to make a tangible difference in the lives of those less fortunate, rather than merely paying lip service to the issue. The role of billionaire tax avoiders. Indeed, Prince William's documentary on addressing homelessness would carry far more weight if he were to leverage his considerable influence and wealth to directly take action. Rather than simply lecturing the public, the author makes a compelling point that the prince could have a much greater impact by having a serious discussion with the billionaire tax avoiders in his social circles. These individuals, who often possess the means to make a substantial difference, could be urged to contribute their resources and expertise towards finding innovative solutions to the homelessness crisis. If the future king were to spearhead such an initiative, drawing upon his privileged position to catalyze meaningful change, it would lend far greater credibility to his advocacy efforts. By challenging the wealthy elite to step up and fulfill their moral obligation, Prince William could truly lead by example and inspire tangible progress in alleviating the plight of the homeless. The mention of Prince Harry's name in the documentary on homelessness may be seen by some as a potential olive branch extended by Prince William, a sign of a possible reconciliation between the estranged brothers. However, a more cynical perspective would suggest that this is likely little more than a calculated ploy to generate media attention and drum up interest in the program. Given the highly public nature of the royal rift, any perceived overtures towards reconciliation will be heavily scrutinized, with many remaining skeptical of the brothers' ability or willingness to truly mend fences. The royal family has a long history of carefully managing its public image, and it seems probable that this latest development is simply another chess move in that ongoing game, rather than a genuine attempt at familial healing. Thank you so much for watching. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for more amazing videos. Until next time, take care and stay safe. I love you all. Goodbye.